All right, kids, let's jump right into it. Bitcoin doing the same exact thing it's been doing for the last week, hanging out around $23,000. Your altcoins are basically doing very, very well, hanging on tight. I think we will most likely hit $25,000. At that point, who knows? We might get a dump after that, but there is an options expiration on Friday, which could take us up there. So this isn't a bad time to get in the market, at least for the short term, before you maybe dump out and take some profits. But anyway, what's everybody talking about today? What's the big news? Of course, the Solana hack. I made a video June 2nd, 2022, warning people about Solana, telling people it's a big scam. Just like I called the UST hack in April, a month before it happened, and then UST went to zero, I called the Solana hack. Now this hack with Solana looks like it hacked wallets, meaning if you held a Solana wallet thinking that was safe, you're holding your own private keys, well, all that basically got exploited and hacked and you lost all your money. I think it was like $5 million, so it's not like a ton of people, but if you're one of those people who lost all your money in Solana because you thought it was safe in a Solana wallet, you just got screwed. And like I said, I made this video a long time ago. Be very, very careful of Crypto Banter, who is a big pumper of Solana, and just be careful of Solana in general. What's the best way to put Solana? It's not a decentralized project, and it's backed by a lot of venture capitals and shillers, and all those projects eventually go to zero, just like Luna did. Eventually, Solana will go to zero. This hack probably won't take Solana to zero, but it will have people lose confidence, and eventually there'll be another hack, and then eventually it will go to zero, because everybody's going to lose all their money.
On the markets today, and I want to talk about Solana. Solana. Everybody's been talking about Solana for the last couple of years. Crypto Banter's been hyping Solana, and I want to let people know, usually when these big YouTube channels are pumping a coin, it's probably a good idea to stay away. Normally they're paid to pump it, or they got in really, really early, and they're probably dumping on you, and it's definitely good to avoid. So basically here you go right here, I found this video from Crypto Banter, who to me is the biggest shill in the crypto YouTube space. I mean, if he basically says something, you should absolutely do the opposite. He's been pumping Luna and Solana for the last year, at least the last year. Here's a YouTube video talking about Solana, Luna, or Avalanche. Which of these will hit 250 first? Well, we know it's not going to be Luna, because that's zero.
Anyway, that's me talking about all the scam projects that Crypto Banter has been promoting. Of course, Luna is now zero, and Solana just gets hacked every minute. It's a broken blockchain being hyped up, being propped up by scammers and venture capitalists. And as we can see, here's Crypto Banter today talking about the Solana hack. Of course,
that this is an attack.
Of course, Crypto Banter is trying to spin it and saying, oh, they're not attacking the blockchain, they're only attacking the wallet. Everything's okay, and the price is still okay. Yeah, but if you held all your money in a Solana wallet and it's gone, it's gone. Who cares what the price is? You have no more coins. Your coins were hacked. This is my point, folks. Don't be holding these shitty projects. If you watch my YouTube videos, I've always said, you want to trade Solana, that's fine. It's a good pumper and it's a good dumper, but it is a scam, and eventually you will lose all your money. Everybody now who got hacked with one of these wallets lost all their money. And this jackass has been promoting it all year, and he's still promoting it, and he's still trying to spin it.
That is somehow related to the private keys of users. So somehow this attack has managed to get a library of private keys of users. That's really scary, because what it means that the system or the hack is signing users' transactions and transferring funds. And you can see that because it's transferring not only Solana tokens, which are SOLs, not only actual Solana tokens, but it's transferring tokens on the Solana network, so NFTs and a whole lot of other tokens. And if you look really closely here, you can see a whole lot of NFTs that are moving. You can see a whole lot of small balances moving and stuff like that. So it just shows that a lot of people are getting hit. And as I said before, the scary thing is that no one really knows what's going on here. Even Anatoly Yakovenko, who's one of the founders, says it's
Banter, you've been promoting this for the last couple years, and this is a scam coin. Folks, the chickens are coming home to roost. Luna went to zero. UST went to zero. this will eventually go to zero. I don't think this hack on Solana will take it to zero, but it's just losing confidence. People are losing money. Eventually, people are going to get out of it. Solana might not even be around by the time we get to the next bull market. Maybe it will, maybe it won't, but it's crap. This is a crap coin. Everything this guy has promoted to you is crap. Can you make money with it on pumps and dumps? Yes. You can make money with penny stock scams too. Been there, done that. But this is not a long-term hold, this Solana, and you can't even hold it safely in a wallet. The wallet isn't safe. If you're holding Solana, folks, just hold it on an exchange. The private keys on these wallets are getting hacked. What a piece of shit project, folks. You can't even argue now that Solana is a good project. Can it make you some money? Maybe pumps and dumps, but you can't make the argument to me. Anybody in my comments make me the argument that Solana is a better project than Cardano or anything else.
Seems like it's an iOS supply chain attack. Multiple plausible wallets that only received Solana had no interactions beyond receiving that have been affected, as well as keys that were imported into iOS and generated externally. Android seems to be affected as well. All confirmed stories so far have had the key imported and generated on mobile. So those are the clues that we know. But other than that, we don't know anything else. We do know that the wallets that are affected are Slope Wallet and Phantom Wallet. So that's what we know so far.
All right, folks. So I'm not gonna. I mean, you can watch Crypto Vanter's video. It's very interesting. He's basically doing a little bit of a spin on it. Then later on, he says, you know what? Maybe it's good that Solana's not decentralized because at least they can halt the blockchain if there's a hack. So basically, he's kind of taking the biggest negative for Solana and saying, oh, well, maybe it's a good thing because Solana is such a failure. It's such a broken blockchain. It's such a broken project. He's basically saying, well, it's centralized, so at least they can stop it. It's almost like saying, you know, you're looking for a reason. You find like there's really bad news and you're trying to like somehow spin it. It's like, your son got in a horrible accident and now he's basically a vegetable. And your positive response is, well, at least he doesn't have to worry about the stresses of being an astronaut. You know what I mean? Like, you're just basically looking for a reason, to like be positive. There's nothing positive about the Solana. The only positive thing about Solana, and you can watch my previous videos, I said I'd be buying some Solana at $20, which I did, and I dumped it at about like $28. When Solana dumps, it dumps. When it pumps, it pumps. It pumps hard. So there will be dumps and pumps, and there'll be big ones because it's a scam project and it's venture capitalists. You can make a lot of money pumping and dumping it, but do not hold this project because eventually somebody's going to be stuck holding the bag and it's going to go to zero, just like Luna, just like UST. If Crypto Banter was responsible, he would come out and say, you know what? I have a lot of money in Solana, and I'm going to take some out now. And to my viewers, it just hasn't proved to be a reliable blockchain, and it's probably best not to put as much money in Solana. Remember, Crypto Banter was telling everybody he sold his Ethereum to buy more Solana. Completely irresponsible. Every project he gets into is just a scam, and everybody gets screwed. So, folks, it looks like this hack, if you didn't get hacked on this one and Solana's price is still holding up, you still have time to get out. Folks, it's time to get out of Solana. You want to trade it, that's fine, but it's time to, like, you know, if you have it on exchange, set stop losses. Like if you bought Solana at like $35, maybe set a stop loss at like $20 just in case it goes to zero and crashes, you can get out. This is not a reliable coin. This is not a good project. Anyway, enough about that. Cardano news. Charles Hoskinson anticipates no further delays in Cardano's Vasco hard fork. It's already been delayed twice. I don't think the Vasco hard fork has any bearing whatsoever on the price anymore. Like I said, once he delayed it the first time, people just lost interest in the Vasco hard fork. Cardano's going to pump to $1.50, you know, off some other news. It's not going to be Vasco hard fork. I personally don't care if he keeps delaying it because I really don't want him to put something out that's garbage. We don't want to have like a, you know, a Solana situation with Cardano where they put out a Vasco hard fork and the whole thing's like full of bugs. So, you know, Charles Hoskinson, do what you got to do. There's no rush. We're in the depths of the bear market. It would almost be better if he basically just holds off until like for like another year to put out the Vasco hard fork. At least then we'll be going into a bull market and it'll actually pump the price. Bitcoin bulls aim for 25K. Next price target for Friday's options expiration. I talked about this. I think we'll probably see 25,000. Maybe we'll go up to $27,000, but eventually we're going to go back down to $20,000, $19,000, $18,000. This is like a range we're in right now. So, This is not a bad time to really be buying. I mean, if you're looking to trade, but although it depends what you're buying, because some of these coins are too high. Like BNB's already pumped way too much. Cardano is still a great buy right now at $50. Just try to find coins that haven't pumped all that much and then get into them. VeChain's even starting to pump right now. I'm actually serious concerned buying more VeChain. I got a bunch of VeChain at 2 cents. It's almost 3 cents now. If VeChain goes back down to like 2.5 cents, I'll probably pick up some more. Because keep in mind, VeChain hit a high of 26 cents. What was that, like a 15x? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, like almost a 20x at 2 cents. So VeChain is a very good buy right now. If you can get VeChain on a little bit of a dump, that's not a bad situation. Solana was taking a little bit of them. I would just keep away from Solana at this point. I mean, it's not even worth, for me, it's not even worth trading. It's just shitcoin. And that doesn't mean Solana's not going to pump big up to $100 or something like that. I just don't trust it. It's a garbage project. You're investing in garbage. It's like investing in a penny stock company that you know for a fact is a scam, and you know it's a horrible company, and you know the company's going under, but you think it might be at a pump because people are stupid. That's the only reason you would be going into Solana. Cardano is still a steal. Cardano has not had a run. So Cardano, you could easily double your money on a short-term bounce on Cardano up to $1. BNB's too high right now. Bitcoin's a good buy. I don't know, maybe some Ethereum. I'm not huge into Ethereum, but it's not a horrible buy right now. So that's it for that. MicroStrategy CEO steps down as company takes a $917 million hit on its Bitcoin investment. Okay, here's a story of Michael Saylor. I said this in the previous video. He was a big idiot putting all that money in Bitcoin. He has a publicly traded company. You can't go that heavy into an asset like Bitcoin, which is so volatile. I think in the end it will work out for him, because next bull run he's going to look like a genius. But right now there's no way he can be CEO. He just looks like too much of a doofus. You can't be CEO of a company and put that much money into Bitcoin and you're down that much and stay as CEO. So now he's serving as the chairman, and eventually maybe he'll come back as CEO. But he's not done a good job as CEO. Because if you invested into MicroStrategies, you're down heavily, and he put all the company's money into an asset that dropped like 70%. Once Bitcoin goes up, like I said, he'll look like a genius, but I don't know. I just think that was really reckless of him. He's a reckless CEO. It'll probably work out for him. And like I said, I think the next Bitcoin bull run, going into the next bear market, which will probably be like 2025 after the bull run, that'll probably be cascaded by MicroStrategy selling all of their Bitcoin, because they're not going to hold past the next bull run. I think this was a wake-up call for Michael Saylor, and he's like, man, I can't wait till Bitcoin pumps up again, and I'm just going to get the freak out of this, because it's like way too stressful. This guy's having sleepless nights with all the money he put into Bitcoin. So he'll probably be the big whale that sells all those coins in 2024 and causes the market to crash. All right, what else we got going on? I think I pretty much covered everything. Most important thing, folks, is just be careful with that Solana. Be careful, with crypto banter. Everything he touches turns to shit. Even most people in the comments are making fun of him. This is your chance to get out of Solana, folks, because there will be more hacks and there will be more negativity. And just think, folks, if you held one of those wallets, those Solana wallets, your money is gone. And then crypto banter saying, oh, well, the price is still good. Yeah, but if you lost all your money in the hack, you have a secure wallet, and now all your money is gone. You're better off just putting your money in exchange. So lesson for Solana, folks, if you're trading Solana, do not use any of the Solana wallets. Just keep your money on the exchange with two-factor authentication, and just be ready to trade in and out of that, set your stop losses. Solana is not a project you're going to be holding for the next year where you put away in a hardware wallet. It's just not. You need to be ready to get out of it. It's a sinking ship. All right, folks, have a good day.